I need to find a guest for tomorrow's show. Where is that number? Hello, Peter. I need Jones Sr. for my show tomorrow. Can you give me his number?
Sure, let me send it to you right now.
Hello, who is this?
Hi, I'm looking for Jones Sr. I want him to be a guest on my TV show.
Oh, that's my dad. This is Jones Jr. My dad is busy today. But maybe I can help you.
Sorry, I wanted your father. But it's nice to talk to you.
Wait. I know you from church. You're Lily, right? The one who sings sometimes.
Yes. That's me.
I always wanted to talk to you. But I was too shy. Can we meet for coffee sometime?
I guess we could have coffee.
Really? That's wonderful. How about tomorrow after your show?
Okay. But just as friends.
Of course. Just friends.
What did I just agree to?
You look beautiful today. Lily,
Thank you.
I found the perfect coffee shop. You'll love it. Tell me about your work. It sounds so interesting.
I love making shows and interviewing people. Every day is different.
That sounds amazing. You're so talented and smart.
What do you do for work?
Well, I'm between jobs right now. But my family has businesses. I have time to focus on important things.
Like getting to know you better.
I had the most wonderful time tonight.
It was nice. Thank you for the coffee.
Good morning, beautiful. How did you sleep?
Fine. Why are you calling so early?
I wanted to hear your lovely voice. Can I pick you up from work today?
That's not necessary. I can take a matatu home.
No, no. A beautiful woman like you shouldn't take public transport. I'll pick you up at 5 p.m.
Lily, your boyfriend is here again.
He's not my boyfriend. We're just friends.
Friends who pick you up every day and bring you flowers.
I want to take you shopping today.
I don't need new clothes.
Every woman needs new clothes. But we're going to the mall. Not those crowded markets you used to go to.
What's wrong with the markets? They have good prices and I know the vendors.
Those places are dirty and full of poor people. You're with me now. We only shop in clean, expensive places.
At the mall. Jones buys her 3 expensive dresses.
These look perfect on you. Much better than those cheap clothes you used to wear.
Sister, you look different.
Different how?
I don't know. Quieter maybe. And why are you dressed so fancy just to visit me?
Jones bought this dress for me today.
Jones? You mean that guy from our old high school?
You know him.
Lily, that guy was a prefect when I was in Form 1. He was very harsh and unfair. He once punished me for talking during study time. But I wasn't even talking. When I tried to explain, he made me clean the toilets for a week.
That was years ago, Amani. People change.
Maybe. But be careful, sister. Some people don't change. They just get better at hiding who they really are.
You're being dramatic. Jones is very kind to me. Mary's having a birthday party tonight. I'm excited to see everyone.
I don't think you should go.
Why not? Mary is my good friend.
I don't like her influence on you. Last time you went out with those girls, you came back talking about independence and women's rights.
That's not attractive in a woman.
What's wrong with women's rights?
Nothing. If you want to die alone. But if you want a husband and a family, you need to be more feminine and gentle.
Besides, I planned a romantic dinner for us that night. Just the 2 of us at that new restaurant downtown.
Okay. I'll tell Mary the first can't make it.
You're learning to put our relationship first. That's what love is about. I have something important to ask you. Lily Jichui, you are the most beautiful, intelligent, and perfect woman I've ever met. Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes. I'll marry you.
You've made me the happiest man alive.
Oh, my daughter. Finally. When is the wedding?
We haven't set a date yet. Mama.
Don't wait too long. You're 27 now. Time is moving.
Are you happy, sister?
Of course I'm happy. Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. You sound different. Like you're reading from a script.
That's a strange thing to say.
Just promise me something. If you ever feel trapped or scared, call me immediately. Day or night.
Amani, you worry too much. Jones loves me very much.
I hope you're right, Lily. I really hope you're right.
Welcome to our family, dear. You're even more beautiful than Jones described.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Your home is lovely.
Please, call me Mother. We're family now. I hope you'll consider leaving that TV job after the wedding. A wife's place is in the home, taking care of her husband and children.
But I love my job. I worked hard to build my career.
Of course, you can keep working for now. But eventually, when children come, you'll want to focus on family.
We'll discuss all that later. Won't we, darling?
Dear, I want to make you an offer. Mr. Johnson and I want to pay for your entire wedding.
That's very generous. But my family also wants to contribute.
Nonsense. You're our daughter now. We have the means. And we want to give you the wedding of your dreams.
Did you hear that? My parents want to pay for everything. We can have the most beautiful wedding in Nairobi.
But what about my family? They've already started planning and saving money.
They can still participate. They just don't need to worry about the expenses.
We've decided to let the young people choose everything. They can pick all the service providers, make a budget, and present it to us.
That's very kind of you. Our family committee was worried about the costs.
What committee?
In our family, when someone is getting married, we form a committee to help plan and fundraise. It's our tradition.
Well, that won't be necessary now. We're handling all the expenses.
This is exhausting but exciting.
Our wedding is going to be perfect. My parents will be so proud. We want the best of everything. Money is no object.
I love these colors. They're perfect for our theme.
Excellent choices. We'll contact everyone this week to confirm bookings and make deposits.
Hello, is this Lily? This is Susan from Elegant Events about your wedding decoration.
Yes, hi Susan. How are the preparations going?
Well, that's why I'm calling. Your future mother-in-law came yesterday and canceled our contract.
What? There must be some mistake.
I'm sorry, dear. She was very clear. She said they're using a different decorator and took back the deposit.
Jones, your mother canceled all our wedding vendors.
What? That can't be right.
I just got calls from everyone. The decorator, photographer, caterer, everyone.
Let me call her and find out what happened. I talked to my mother. She said someone from your family committee was calling vendors and making changes without approval.
What changes? Who called them?
She didn't give me details. But she's already booked new vendors. Everything is handled.
Jones, this is our wedding. Shouldn't we be involved in choosing?
Baby, don't stress about this. My mother has excellent taste. The wedding will be beautiful.
No, ma'am. Nobody from your family ever called us.
We only heard from Mrs. Johnson when she canceled.
No changes were requested by anyone else.
I called all the vendors. No one from my family contacted them. Your mother lied.
Don't call my mother a liar. She's paying for our entire wedding.
Then why did she lie about my family making changes?
Maybe she misunderstood something. The important thing is everything is being handled.
The important thing is that we're being excluded from planning our own wedding.
Lily, you're being dramatic. Some brides would be grateful to have everything planned for them.
I wanted to plan my own wedding with my husband.
I know, baby. But my parents are doing this out of love. Let's just focus on becoming husband and wife. The details don't matter.
But the details do matter to me.
Sister, why are you calling so late? Are you okay?
Amani, I think I want to postpone the wedding.
What happened? This is exactly what I was afraid of. They're showing you who's really in control.
But everyone will think I'm crazy. The invitations are already printed. People have bought outfits.
Sister, listen to me carefully. It's better to be embarrassed now than miserable for the rest of your life.
But Jones's parents are spending so much money.
Money they're using to control you. Lily, wake up. This is just the beginning. If they're treating you like this before the wedding, how will they treat you after?
I don't know what to do. Everyone expects me to be happy. Mama keeps talking about grandchildren.
Forget what everyone expects. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is confused. Sometimes Jones is so loving and sweet. But other times
he shows you his real nature. Sister, please think about this carefully.
Mama, I'm thinking about postponing the wedding.
What? Lily. Have you lost your mind?
I just feel like things are moving too fast. Maybe Jones and I need more time.
Time for what? You've been together for over a year. The man has proposed. His family is paying for everything. Lily, listen to me. If you embarrass that family now, you'll never find another good husband. Word will spread that you're unreliable.
But Mama.
Don't spoil your future because of cold feet.
You look radiant, my daughter.
Now you're officially mine.
Do you, Jones Johnson, take Lily Jitchui to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Lily Jitchui, take Jones Johnson to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
You may kiss the bride.
I feel like I'm watching someone else's wedding.
Good morning, Mrs. Johnson.
Good morning, husband.
We look perfect together.
Everyone will be so jealous.
You two are relationship goals.
We're very blessed.
I'm proud of you for choosing family over career.
It's nice to have flexibility. Though I do miss my coworkers sometimes.
You don't need them anymore. You have me.
Why don't we double date with you and David this weekend?
I prefer when it's just us. Other people complicate things.
Actually, Mary. Let me call you back.
Your friends are single and jealous of what we have. They'll try to poison your mind against marriage. I can't wait to be a father.
And I can't wait to be a mother. Our baby will be so loved.
Mrs. Johnson, you have a condition called endometriosis.
What does that mean?
It means tissue similar to your uterine lining is growing in other places. This causes severe pain and can make it difficult to get pregnant.
Will I be able to have children?
It's possible. But you'll need surgery first. followed by hormone treatment.
We'll do whatever it takes, doctor. Don't worry about getting pregnant. If we can't have biological children, we'll adopt. All that matters is that we're together.
It's a miracle. You're pregnant.
He looks just like you.
He's perfect. Our little prince.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I should be happy. We have a beautiful, healthy baby. But I feel sad all the time.
Maybe it's just the stress of being a new parent. Let's ask Dr. Kamal about it.
This is called baby blues, completely normal after cesarean births. It's caused by hormonal changes and should improve with rest and support.
Thank you for being so patient with me.
That's what husbands are for.
Kenya announces its first case of COVID-19.
We need to be very careful. This virus is dangerous, especially for babies.
Of course. We'll follow all the government guidelines.
I've decided our family will stay in complete lockdown until this pandemic is completely over.
What do you mean complete lockdown?
No one leaves this house except me, and only for essential work and shopping. You and Ray will stay home where it's safe.
But what about when the government lifts the restrictions?
The government doesn't care about our family like I do. We'll stay locked down until every single case is gone from Kenya.
Jones. That could take years.
So be it. Nothing is more important than protecting our family.
The nanny wants to come back to work.
Absolutely not. No outsiders in our house.
But I'm exhausted, Jones. Taking care of Ray alone is harder than I expected.
That's what mothers do. My mother raised 5 children without help.
Your mother wasn't locked in a house during a pandemic.
Are you complaining about me protecting our family?
I'm not complaining about protection. I'm complaining about isolation.
Isolation keeps us alive, Lily. Would you rather be dead and social?
I haven't seen my parents in 8 months.
You can video call them.
It's not the same. I want Ray to know his grandparents.
When this is over, he'll have his whole life to know them.
When will this be over, Jones? You keep moving the goalpost.
I'm protecting our family. Other husbands don't care if their wives and children die. But I do.
I need to get out of this house. Even just for a walk around the block.
Absolutely not.
Jones, I'm going crazy. I haven't breathed fresh air in months.
You go on the balcony every day.
That's not the same. I need to see people. Go places, feel normal.
Normal is what got millions of people killed by this virus. Look what you're doing to our son with your selfishness.
I'm not selfish. I'm suffocating.
You're not suffocating. You're being protected. But clearly, you don't appreciate it. The problem with you, Lily, is that you're not submissive. A good wife trusts her husband's decisions.
Submissive? I'm not your slave, Jones.
No, you're my wife. And I'm providing everything for you, this house. Food, safety, money. The least you can do is follow my rules.
Is that what you think marriage is? You provide money. So I have to obey everything you say.
That's exactly what marriage is. I'm the head of this household.
Well, nobody told me that when I said, I do.
Now you know.
Daughter, you need to come home today.
Papa? What's wrong? I can't leave the house. You know about our COVID rules.
Lily Jones came to see us yesterday. He told us your marriage is over.
What? We're having problems. But I never said the marriage was over.
He brought a letter explaining everything. Come home immediately so we can discuss this.
A letter? What kind of letter? Just come home, daughter. We'll talk when you get here. Jones, my father says you told them our marriage is over. You wrote them a letter.
You went behind my back and called your family.
I didn't call them. They called me. What did you tell them?
I told them the truth. That you're an unfit wife and mother.
You did what?
You heard me. You're lazy, disobedient, ungrateful, and you don't take proper care of our son.
Sit down, daughter. We need to talk. Jones brought us this letter yesterday. It's titled Issues I Have with My Wife.
8 pages.
Lily is a lazy mother who doesn't properly care for our son. She leaves him crying while she watches TV.
That's not true.
She refuses to cook proper meals and orders takeout food instead.
I cook every day.
She told me private things about our intimate life to embarrass me with her friends. She spends money recklessly on unnecessary items for herself. She has threatened to leave me and take our son away from me.
This is not the Jones I married. This is a stranger who hates me.
Daughter, what happened to you? You weren't like this when we gave you in marriage.
None of this is true, Mama. I don't know why Jones wrote these lies.
Why would he lie about such specific details? Look, he even wrote dates and times.
I don't know why. But I swear to you, these are lies.
We think both of you are suffering from depression because of COVID and having a new baby. We're arranging marriage counseling.
Papa, the problem isn't depression. The problem is that Jones wrote 8 pages of lies about me.
Lily, dwelling on this letter won't help your marriage. Focus on being a better wife.
Brother, did you see the letter Jones wrote about me?
What letter? Sister, I'm coming to get that letter right now.
Papa won't let me have it.
Then I'm getting it from Papa. Lily, I read the whole thing. This man is sick in the head.
So you don't believe what he wrote?
Sister, I know you. Half of these things never happened. And the other half are twisted versions of normal wife behavior. This letter is character assassination.
What should I do? Amani?
If I were you, I would have left the day he wrote this letter. No person who loves you would ever do something so evil.
Marriage is about submission. The Bible says wives should submit to their husbands.
Pastor, I understand about submission. But what about the 8-page letter full of lies?
Lily, you need to stop focusing on that letter and start focusing on your behavior as a wife.
But Pastor, he shared intimate details of our private life with my parents.
Men sometimes express their frustration in imperfect ways. Your job is to be more submissive, so he doesn't feel a need to express frustration.
What specific changes should I make?
Be quieter. Don't argue with your husband. Keep the house cleaner. Cook better meals. Show more physical affection.
Pastor, I'm doing everything you suggested. But Jones still seems angry with me.
Perhaps you're not trying hard enough. Some women need to work harder than others to be good wives. Maybe Lily should spend 2 weeks at her brother's house to clear her head and reflect on how to be a better wife.
That's fine with me. Maybe some time away will help her appreciate what she has at home.
If I go to Amani's house for 2 weeks, can I come back without all the COVID restrictions?
If you get tested and bring a clear COVID certificate, yes.
Sister, you look terrible. You've lost so much weight. And your eyes look dead.
I feel dead inside. I haven't felt like myself in over a year. This is what life should feel like.
Then don't go back to prison. Sister.
It's not prison. Jones is just very protective.
Lily. Protection doesn't make you feel dead inside. Love doesn't make you feel trapped.
Can I bring Ray too? His hair is getting so long and curly.
Of course. He'll look handsome with a proper cut.
He looks like a little prince.
Jones, guess what? I took Ray to get his first real haircut. He looks so handsome.
You did what?
I took him for a haircut. Wait until you see how cute he looks.
Are you insane?
Jones. What's wrong?
What kind of mother are you? Are you trying to kill our son?
It's just a haircut.
In a dirty barbershop full of strangers during a pandemic. You exposed our baby to COVID.
I'll get us both tested before we come home.
Tested? The damage is already done.
Sister, what happened?
Jones is furious about the haircut. He says I exposed Ray to COVID.
Lily, it's a haircut. At a clean barbershop. During the day when hardly anyone was there.
Maybe I shouldn't have done it without asking him first.
Sister, you're Ray's mother. You don't need permission to give your own child a haircut.
We need to talk. I've been thinking about our marriage. And I don't think we can continue.
What do you mean?
I mean, I want a divorce. This isn't working anymore.
Because of a haircut?
It's not about the haircut, Lily. It's about everything. You're not the woman I married.
I'm exactly the same woman you married.
No, you're not. You've become rebellious, argumentative, and careless. You don't respect me as your husband.
Jones. We can work this out. We can try different counseling, or...
I've already made up my mind. I'll file for divorce next week.
What about our son?
Ray will live with me. You can have visitation rights.
You can't take my son from me.
Watch me. I have documentation of your behavior. Remember that letter?
Jones, please. We can fix this.
There's nothing to fix, Lily. This marriage is over.
Can we divide the furniture fairly? Most of it was wedding gifts from both our families.
This furniture belongs to my parents. They paid for the wedding. Remember? Take your clothes and leave.
Jones. We built this home together.
You built nothing. Everything here was provided by my family. You contributed nothing but problems.
Are you okay, sister?
I don't know what I am. At least I can breathe again.
He's using that 8-page letter as evidence that you're an unfit mother. We need to build a strong defense.
Your Honor, my client was protecting his family during a dangerous pandemic, while the respondent was recklessly exposing their child to disease.
Your Honor, my client was kept in isolation for over a year, forbidden from seeing her own family, and psychologically manipulated by a controlling husband.
Cole and Mama, where Dad at?
Shared custody. Ray weekdays with Jones. Weekends with Lily.
Work, home, church. Just focus on work. Home. and church.
Hi Lily. I heard about your situation. I just wanted you to know that someone cares about you. How are you holding up? Divorce is never easy.
I'm managing.
You know, I went through something similar a few years ago. Not divorce, but marriage problems. I understand what you're going through. Jones was an idiot to let you go. You're an amazing woman.
Michael, you're married. You shouldn't talk like that.
I'm just being honest. You deserve better treatment. We're just friends having coffee. There's nothing wrong with that. You've been through so much. You deserve to be happy.
Michael, I'm still processing my divorce. And you're married.
Lily, can I ask you something? You've been a good girl your whole life, right? Followed all the rules, stayed faithful, tried to be perfect wife.
What do you have to show for it?
You need to learn how to live for yourself sometimes. You need to learn how to have fun.
What about your wife?
My wife and I have an understanding. We love each other, but we give each other space to be human.
What kind of understanding?
We don't ask too many questions about what the other person does in their free time. As long as we protect each other and our family, we're free to explore other connections.
That sounds like you're both cheating on each other.
We prefer to think of it as being realistic about human nature. Strict monogamy only works in fairy tales. In real life, people need variety and excitement to keep marriages fresh.
But what if she finds out about this conversation?
She won't find out because I'm careful. And even if she did, she wouldn't leave me. We have too much history and shared responsibilities. That's because you've been brainwashed into thinking marriage has to be a prison. But look where that thinking got you. Divorced and alone at 30. You're so beautiful. Jones was crazy to treat you badly.
When can I see you again?
I'll call you when I can. You know I have to be careful.
This isn't making me happy.
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm hiding in shadows of your life. I want someone who can be proud to be with me.
Lily, you're being unrealistic. I told you from beginning. I can't leave my wife.
Then what am I to you?
You're special to me. Very special.
But not special enough to choose over your wife.
It's not about choosing. It's about different types of love. For different purposes.
We're attracted to people based on our upbringing, personality,
and psychological needs. When we force relationships with people who aren't our type, we usually try to change them.
I keep settling for men who aren't right for me.
Why do you think that is? Sister?
I think I'm afraid that my type doesn't exist. Or that I'm not good enough for my type.
What is your type?
Someone well-groomed who takes care of himself. Someone I can have deep conversations with for hours. Someone whose values align with mine. Someone who makes me feel like we could talk forever.
Those don't sound like impossible standards.
No. But I've been so desperate to not be alone that I've said yes to men who don't meet any of those standards. I'm learning to like myself again.
What does that mean to you?
It means I'm remembering who I was before Jones tried to change me. I'm remembering that I like to talk to people, have opinions, am allowed to disagree.
How does it feel to remember those things?
Scary but good. I spent so long trying to be quiet and submissive that I almost forgot I had a personality.
Betrayal trauma is real. When someone you love attacks your character and tries to destroy your reputation, it affects your ability to trust yourself and others.
I was trying so hard to be the perfect wife that I forgot to be myself.
I'm married to a man who controls everything I do. He says it's because he loves me. But I feel like I'm suffocating.
I know exactly how you feel. Love doesn't make you feel like you're suffocating. Love gives you space to be yourself.
But he provides everything for me. Maybe I should be grateful.
Providing for someone doesn't give you the right to control them. Marriage should be a partnership, not ownership. I want to help women recognize the red flags I missed.
That's a good goal, sister. Your pain can become someone else's protection.
The point isn't to make people afraid of marriage. The point is to help people recognize what healthy love looks like versus controlling behavior disguised as love. I want readers to understand that leaving a bad marriage doesn't mean you failed. Sometimes leaving is the bravest and healthiest thing you can do.
Tell us about the moment you realized your marriage was over.
It wasn't one moment. It was a series of moments where I realized the person I married was not who I thought he was. The 8-page letter was final confirmation of something I'd been feeling for a long time.
What advice would you give women who think they might be in controlling relationships?
Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, It probably is wrong. Don't let anyone convince you that controlling behavior is love or protection.
What about women who say they can't leave because of financial dependence?
I understand that fear because I lived it. But financial independence is crucial for emotional freedom. Start small, save money secretly. Build job skills, create support network. It might take time, but it's possible.
Mama, why Dada not come home? Dada says you don't cook good food for me.
What would you like me to cook for you, sweetheart?
Dada says his food is better than your food.
I won't badmouth his father in front of him. Ray deserves to love both parents without feeling guilty. I used to think love meant giving up everything for someone else. Now I understand that real love encourages you to be your best self.
What else have you learned?
I learned that compatibility matters more than I thought. You can't force chemistry or shared values. Either they exist naturally, or they don't.
And what about submission in marriage?
I think real submission is mutual. Both partners should be willing to put the relationship first when necessary. But submission should never mean losing your voice or identity. Type means natural chemistry and attraction. Kind means shared values and life goals. Season means being ready for same things at same time. I need all three elements aligned for a relationship to work. I'm not desperate anymore. I'd rather be alone than with the wrong person.
That's growth. But don't you get lonely?
Sometimes. But loneliness is better than the trapped feeling I had in marriage.
Your ex-husband has you well trained.
Actually, I'm choosing to prioritize my son. And this is our last date.
I like that you're independent. But I hope you'll be more traditional once we're serious.
What do you mean by traditional?
You know, letting the man lead, being more supportive and less opinionated.
We're going to the market today.
Can we get bananas?
Of course. And we can talk to all the vendors and see what looks good.
Mama, you're funny. Do you love Dada too?
Dada and I love you. And that's what matters most.
I'm calling because my husband controls all our money.
That's called financial abuse. And it's more common than people think. You're not alone. And it's not your fault.
But how can I leave if I don't have access to money?
Start small. Save coins when you can. Build relationships with people who can help. Look into resources for women in your situation. Change is possible. But it takes time and planning.
And they're all survivors.
Sometimes I think our struggles made us stronger than we would have been otherwise.
I never had friendships this deep. When I was married, Jones's isolation actually prevented me from building these kinds of connections. I thought God hated divorce.
God hates the pain that leads to divorce. But sometimes divorce is necessary to protect someone from further harm.
But I tried so hard to be a good wife.
Lily, you can't save a marriage by yourself. It takes two people, both committed to love, respect, and growth.
I don't think God wanted me to stay in a marriage. That was destroying my spirit. I think God wanted me to have courage. To choose life and freedom. Your book saved my marriage. Reading about red flags helped me recognize my fiancé's controlling behavior before our wedding. I ended the engagement. And later met a man who truly respects me. Your story gave me courage to leave my abusive husband. I'm now safe with my children. And starting to rebuild our lives.
Don't let negative comments discourage you. You can't help everyone. And some people aren't ready to hear truth.
We're not broken women. We're women who were brave enough to choose ourselves. When staying would have destroyed us.
Are you interested in getting married again?
I'm open to meeting the right person. But I'm not searching desperately anymore. I'm happy with my life as it is.
What would the right person look like?
Someone who is my type. Natural chemistry and compatibility. Someone who is my kind. Our values align. Someone in right season. We both want same things at same time.
That sounds like high standards.
They're not high standards. They're healthy standards. I know now that settling for less than Genuine compatibility leads to misery for everyone involved.
As you look back on your journey from trapped wife to independent woman, what do you feel?
I wouldn't wish my experience on anyone. But I also wouldn't change it. Because it taught me who I really am.
What's the most important lesson you learned?
That love should make you feel more like yourself. Not less like yourself. Real love doesn't require you to shrink. Or hide parts of your personality.
What would you tell women currently in controlling relationships?
That they deserve better. That leaving is scary. But staying in wrong relationship is scarier. That it's better to be alone and authentic. Than coupled. And miserable.
Do you still believe in marriage?
I believe in healthy marriage between two people. Who choose each other freely. And respect each other completely. But I don't believe marriage is worth having at any cost.
Mama, will you get married again?
Maybe someday. If I meet someone very special. Who loves us both.
What if you don't meet someone?
Then it will just be you and me. And that's perfectly wonderful too.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, sweetheart. More than anything in the world. And that is a story worth telling.